Alright, this is the second segment of the Ocarina of Time 3D walkthrough for NinBuzz. When we last left off, we just talked to the Great Deku Tree and he died, but he gave us the spiritual stone, the Kokurai Emerald. Maida here is blocking our way. He wants to know how could we let the Great Deku Tree die like that as if we had some control over that. So just ignore him, he's just mad because we're getting all the babes here in the Kokurai Forest. Link's a playa. And we're going to exit the forest for the first time since, well, first time ever since we were a kid and we first entered the woods. But this path is now open so we can go ahead and go through. It says, oh, you're leaving. This is Saria, by the way, waiting for us on the bridge. Says, I knew that you would leave the forest someday, Link, because you're different from me and my friends. But that's okay, because we'll be friends forever, won't we? I want you to have this ocarina. Please take good care of it. And no, this is not the Ocarina of Time, just in case you guys were wondering. This is just the Kokurai Ocarina that she gives us as a little gift. It's a fairy ocarina is what they call it. When you play my ocarina, I hope you'll think of me and come back to the forest to visit. It's kind of a hint, because later on when we play the ocarina, we're supposed to go back and visit her. Alright, so now we have exited the forest for the first time in many, many years. And this is Hyrule Field. This moment was one that as many people consider to be one of the greatest moments in gaming history, when Link exits the Kokurai Forest to see Hyrule Field for the first time. This was the first 3D Legend of Zelda title, and this was quite an impressive view for everybody when this game first came out. And I have to say, it has not lost any of its grandeur, because it is still quite amazing. But when we exit, we get caught by this dude. It says, "Hoot hoot, Link up here. It appears the time has finally come for you to start your adventure. You'll encounter many hardships ahead, that is your fate. Don't feel discouraged even during the toughest times. Go straight this way, you'll see Hyrule Castle. You'll meet a princess there. If you're lost and don't know which way you go, look at the map. The areas you explore will be shown on the map. Go to the flashing dots. Did you get all that? And hit yes. This guy is one of the most annoying characters in the Zelda series in my opinion. More annoying than Navi herself. So that's saying something. The reason for this is because he will go through these long, ranted speeches and then he will ask if you got it. But the cursor will start on no, that you did not get it. So he will repeat the entire thing. So if you aren't paying attention or if you're just button mashing, you will most likely end up listening to his speech 2, maybe 3 times, if not more. But this game also featured a day and night sequence. During a nighttime, Hyrule Castle closes its bridge, so we're hoping to make it there before that happens. But as you can see, it's already getting nighttime, so we have to go really quickly right outside the forest to get there. And thankfully I made it, otherwise the bridge would have closed and I would have been stuck there waiting for daytime to come back around. But now we're in the Hyrule Castle Town Market. This place looks way, way better than it did in the original, which was a mess. The game looked like a blurry, pixelated, gray covered area and looked just horrible. But talk to this girl and says, "Hey, you're clothes. You're different. You're not from around here, are you?" "Oh, you're a fairy boy from the forest. My name is Malin. My dad owns Lon Lon Ranch. Dad went to the castle to deliver some milk and he hasn't come back yet." Alright, so we're going to go ahead and go back this way towards the castle, which you can see in the scenery in the background. And here we go. This looks incredible in 3D. I hope you guys get a chance to experience this. The game comes out on Sunday here in the States, but go ahead and go this way, and there's the owl again. It says, "The princess is inside the castle just ahead. Be careful not to get caught by the guards." And he talks about how time flows differently in different areas, and towns and stuff, they'll often not change, and you'll be stuck in day or stuck in night. But in this area, the ground flows normally, which is what we need it to be. But we're going to climb up this vine-covered wall right here. Look at that moon. That looks, just look at that. This looks so much better than the original. I just had to show that to you guys. But we're gonna climb up here, and we want to get caught. So we just jump down, climb up this hill right here, and get caught by this guy. And he will boot us out of the castle grounds for intruding. Now you hear somebody singing in the background, so we're going to retreat back. And this is Malin. Again, are you going to the castle, fairy boy? Would you mind finding my dad? He must have fallen asleep somewhere around the castle. What a thing for an adult to do. Tee-hee. Oh yeah, if you look for him, I'll give this to you. I've been incubating this egg very carefully. And she gives you a weird egg, and it says that it sounds like it's ready to hatch. So I'm going to go ahead and equip it now, and climb right back up this wall. This time we're going to hopefully not get caught by the guards, as we need to do a couple of things while in here, and the guards are standing in our way. So we're going to go up this way, and there's a couple of guards in front of us. What we want to do is go in between the guy in front of us and the one that we got caught by last time, then kind of cut off the path into the grass. Stay a little bit away so the guard at the gate doesn't catch you, and then go over to this growth covered wall again so we can climb right up. Alright, with that, oh look, the egg is already hatched, which is awesome. Just go into the moat so the guards won't catch you again. And now the egg is hatched, we have ourselves a fully grown cuckoo. I'm not quite sure where Link is hiding that cuckoo, because it is nowhere on his possession. So that poses an interesting question about what he does with the chicken. Is it in his pants? I don't know. So here's Talon. He's asleep, so use that cuckoo, and it will jerk him up. It says, "What in tarnation? Can a person get a little shut-eye around here?" Talk to him again. He says, "Who might you be?" "Yep, I'm Talon, the owner of Lon Lon Ranch. I went to the castle to deliver some milk, but I sat down here to rest, and I guess I fell asleep." "What? Malin was looking for me? I'm going to catch it from her now. I messed up bad for leaving her behind." She's really going to let me have it. And he runs away. I like the way he runs. That's very cute. But now he is out of the way, we can pull these blocks. So, they're crates, I suppose. I guess they probably have milk in them that he left behind because they had cows on them, like cows stand for milk. So we're going to go ahead and move away what he's been pushing around. I don't know how he got those in there by himself, but I respect him for that. So go ahead and push this one off this opening on the side, and it will fall into the moat right there in front of us. Now push this other one, and we're going to take it to the exact same spot that we just did with the first crate. Again, pushing things in this game, you just press A when you're up against it, and then you just use the cursor or the stick to move it in the direction you want to go. Now we can climb on top of this and jump on over there and crawl underneath this small opening through the water. Now when you enter, we're in the Castle Courtyard, and we have to sneak past the guards once again to meet up with the princess. And pretty much the key to this is patience. The guard will eventually move out of the way. We just have to wait for him to do his pattern. He kind of walks from corner to corner and stops. Once he does that, we can go past this guy into the next section where there are 2 guards. This one's pretty easy. As soon as the guard in front of us moves, just go ahead across. And this one is easy as well. This one's a little bit tricky just because you have to kind of stay balanced on this top platform. If you want to go down and get the rupees, it will become significantly harder. But I'm going to go really slow here because I'm at a weird angle to record this, and I don't want to fall and have to redo it. So I'm moving inch by inch, and I'm just going to jump and lunge so I see that I'm clear. Now this, when I was young, this whole sneaking past the guards thing took me hours. I don't know how. I guess I may have been retarded. Video games seem a lot harder when you're younger, but then now that I've grown up, I don't understand why this took me so many tries. I was probably just impatient back then, as most kids are. But this one's pretty simple. There's 2 guards again going around this monument here in the middle. And when they get past, just go wait here. I'm going to wait for this guy to move a little bit more because I don't want him to turn around and see me. Now on this one, there's 2 guards again going around these hedge bushes. And we're going to go here. Just don't get too close to either one of them or they will see you. So I'm going to go ahead and run past him. Now he's not looking, and we are done with that segment. Now we're in the Castle Courtyard. I want to show this to you guys real quick. Looking up through there, in the original game there was a bunch of pictures or portraits, I would say, of Mario characters. Now it's kind of like the iconic landscape, pipes, clouds of a Mario series. So we're going to go ahead and talk to Zelda, meet her for the first time. She asks who we are and how we got past the guards. Oh, what's that? Is that a fairy? Then you are. Are you from the forest? Then you wouldn't happen to have the spiritual stone of the forest, would you? That green and shining stone? Think she's on to us. And just tell her that, yeah, you have it, and she says, just as I thought. I had a dream. In the dream, dark storm clouds were billowing over the land of Hyrule, but suddenly a ray of light shot out of the forest, parted the clouds, and lit up the ground. That light turned into a figure holding a green and shining stone, followed by a fairy. I knew this was a prophecy that someone would come from the forest. Yes, I thought you might be the one. Oh, I'm sorry, I got carried away with my story and didn't even properly introduce myself. As if she needs an introduction. I am Zelda, Princess of Hyrule. What is your name? Link. Strange, it sounds somehow familiar. Okay then, Link, I'm going to tell you the secret of the Sacred Realm that's been passed down by the royal family of Hyrule. Please keep this a secret from everyone. Legend goes like this, and we get ourselves another cutscene. It's kind of like a continuation of the one that the Great Deku Tree told us. The 3 goddesses hid the Triforce containing the power of the gods somewhere in Hyrule. The power to grant the wish of the one who holds the Triforce in his hands. If someone with a righteous heart makes a wish, it will lead Hyrule to a golden age of prosperity. Someone with an evil heart has his wish granted, the world will be consumed by evil. That is what's been foretold. So ancient sages built a Temple of Time to protect the Triforce from the evil ones. Spinny, spinny, spinny. And now we are down that cutscene and back in the courtyard, and she says, that's right, the Temple of Time is the entrance through which you can enter the Sacred Realm from our world. But the entrance is sealed with a stone called the Door of Time. How creative. And in order to open the door, it is said that you need to collect the 3 spiritual stones. Another thing you need is a treasure that the royal family keeps along with this legend. The Ocarina of Time, which the game gets its name from, obviously. Do you understand what I just told you? Hit yes. She says, I forgot to tell you, I was spying through this window just now. The other element from my dream, the dark clouds, I believe they symbolize this man. So we're going to go ahead and look through the window and see what she's looking at. Feel like we're in a peep show, but she says, can you see the man with the evil eyes? She's racist. That is Ganondorf, the leader of the Gerudo. They hail from the desert far to the west. Though he swears allegiance to my father, I am sure he is not sincere. The dark clouds that cover Hyrule in my dream, they must symbolize that man. And he looks over at us. He says, don't worry, he has no idea what we're planning yet. I told my father about my dream. However, he does not believe that it was a prophecy. It's because you're a girl. But I can sense that man's evil intentions. What Ganondorf is after must be nothing less than the Triforce of the Sacred Realm. He must have come to Hyrule to obtain it, and he wants to conquer Hyrule. No, the world. Link, now we're the only ones who protect Hyrule. Please, and just agree with her. Never disagree with a woman. He says, but it's fortunate that you have come. We must not let Ganondorf get the Triforce. I'll protect the Ocarina of Time with all my power. He shall not have it. You go find the other 2 stones. Let's get the Triforce before Ganondorf does and defeat him. One more thing, take this letter. I'm sure it will be helpful to you. And you get Zelda's letter, which we'll use later on. Now that we're done with her, we're going to go exit this way and meet another new character. This is the character that got this game's suggestive themes listing on its rating. And it says, I am Impa of the Sheikah. I am responsible for protecting the Princess Zelda, everything exactly as the princess foretold. Cute picture of Link. It says, you are a courageous boy. You are heading out on a big new adventure, aren't you? Aren't you? Aren't you, my big little boy? Right. My role in the princess's dream was to teach a melody to the one from the forest. This is the ancient melody passed down by the royal family. I've played for Princess Zelda as a lullaby ever since she was young. There is a mysterious power in these notes. Now listen carefully. And she's going to teach us our very first Ocarina song. This is Zelda's Lullaby, which we'll use very, very many times in this game. But as you can see on the bottom screen here, the Ocarina icon pops up when you have to play it, and it has the notes on it. And X, A, Y, whoops, press the wrong button. X, A, Y, X, A, Y. I'm standing in the dark, I can't see the button, so I hit the wrong one. But go ahead and play Zelda's Lullaby. We'll play this whenever there's a Triforce icon. You'll stand on it and play this song, and something will happen. And as you'll explain here in a moment, this song also helps to prove our connection to the royal family. You've learned Zelda's Lullaby. If the castle soldiers find you, there will be trouble. Let me lead you out of the castle. Alright, out of the castle now. Just a panoramic view of everything. You brave lad, you must protect this beautiful land of Hyrule. Take a good look at that mountain. That is Death Mountain, home of the Gorons. They hold a spiritual stone of fire. Thanks for the heads up. At the foot of Death Mountain, you will find my village, Kakariko. That is where I was born and raised. You should talk to some of the villagers there before you go to Death Mountain. Don't tell me what to do. And she explains that the song will prove your connection to the royal family. The princess is waiting for you to return to the castle with the stones. We're counting on you. And she disappears in a flash of a Deku Nut like the Sheikah will tend to do throughout this game. Alright, and that is the last bit that we're going to do for this video. Once again, this video is part of the NinBuzz Let's Play Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D, and I'm Noah Glazer from LegendZelda.net.